There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand.
I'd take up herbology if it didn't involve so much down.
Revelio. Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Yes, Professor Fig sent an owl informing me that you'd be coming. He was a bit cryptic, said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do. It is done. I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
Too easy for me.
You won't pay.
Confringo!
You made it.
Incendio! Bombarda! Potato!
I'm not.
Confringo!
I'll make you wish you were back at school.
Accio! Bombarda!
Look what you've done! You pay for that!
Incendio.
Expulso! Not going well for you.
Confringo.
Expulso! You want to play like that, do you?
Come out. You're going to regret that. You will pay for your deeds.
Confringo.
You should have joined me.
You've made a mistake.
Well done for a child.
Confringo. Protego.
How delightful. I hope you have your affairs in order.
Incendio. Bombarda. Accio. Confringo.
Don't think you're going to get out of this.
Confringo.
Thought you'd at least hold your own!
Accio.
Predictable!
Protego.
You regret that!
Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Bombarda.
You put it into
Accio.
Oh, I'm gonna win.
Bombarda. Confringo.
Protego! Confringo!
Oh, look at the light go out of your eyes.
Accio.
Cut!
Incendio.
You're embarrassing yourself!
Confringo.
Allow me to put you
Incendio. Bombarda.
Hang on! Let's drop the people there! You're a bit shorty with your skills on, sweetheart!
Incendio. Protego.
That's the best we can do.
Is that the best you got?
Bombarda. Confringo. Accio. Incendio.
well done for a child.
Confringo.
Something's not right with this guy.
Accio.
So very That's the
Come on. Too afraid to fight back.
Confringo. Bombarda.
That was a mistake.
Accio. Incendio.
And I haven't even had to see yet!
Crucio.
Stop!
Arresto momentum. Levioso. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. I can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an alternati right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what happened.
Why, when I go to Gringotts, do I get some snivelling wizard telling me you frittered away half our fortune on...
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart, are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He would have killed me once he found the repository, if not before. I had no choice.
You're right. You had no choice. You did what you had to do. The wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
Astonishing.
That must be the way to the repository.
We can only hope that we're not too late, and that we find nothing but a repository.
Such arrogance.
I don't want to work with goblins. Not now, not ever. Rookwood's gone mad.
Enjoy suffering, do you? Goblins will finally rule over wizards.
Looks rather dark in there.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Confringo! Accio! Incendio! Bombarda! Crucio! Wingardium Leviosa! Arresto Momentum! Leviosa! At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insects.
Accio! Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start. We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Confringo! Accio! Bombarda! Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Protego! Accio! Incendio! Bombarda! Confringo! Accio! Incendio! Confringo!
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly.
Bombarda!
We'll be fine, though.
Confringo! Accio! Confringo!
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a
Accio!
pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar. Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Confringo! Accio! Incendio! Bombarda!
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone. Bombarda! Confringo! Accio!
If this archway's been
Bombarda!
barricaded, we can find a way through.
Wingardium Leviosa! Arresto Momentum! Levioso! Protego! We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Bombarda! Confringo! Incendio! Reparo! Wingardium Leviosa Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Of Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something.
Revelio.
The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Bombarder.
Another barricade. Consider
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Accio.
That worked. Keep going.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Bombarda. Accio. Bombarder. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo. Bombarda. Bombarda. Confringo.
Accio. Incendio. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum. Leviosa. Revelio.
Confringo.
Bombarda. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Bombarda. Accio.
Confringo.
Incendio. Made such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Confringo. Bombarda.
Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Reparo.
Bombarda.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Revelio.
Bombarda.
Reparo. Revelio. Lumos.
Bombarda. Confringo.
Revelio.
Confringo. Bombarda.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Incendio. Accio.
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Potato. Crucial. Confringo. Accio. Bombarda. Confringo. Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. For a moment there, I thought that could never end. Confringo.
Dead end.
Revelio.
Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Sebastian! The relic! Look! Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea, but we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle. Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and can change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I... As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne. When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke! Over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Pity, not quite.
Confringo! Bombarda!
I won't rest.
Accio!
There's nowhere to go.
We have to fight! Incendio.
Stop provoking them.
I'm hands. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Bombarda.
Keep out the way.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts. Repairer.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Some kind soul help me?
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small, project.
I once flew to Ipswich.
A beginner's guide.
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered. Let's go. If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
Search the area. Must be here somewhere. We must be getting closer. Renrook, we'll be pleased with our progress. Won't get away with that.
Was that your best?
Accio, not quite.
Press on. Ranrock must be here somewhere.
This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment.
Incendio!
Let's go.
Incendio. Confringo.
Rather unwise coming back this way. You're like
Confringo. You're no match for us. Accio. Incendio.
won't get away with that.
A dead end. Now what?
Professor, that wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive, my young friend. It worked. Let's go.
Lumos!
Ranrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's nothing we can do but keep searching.
Listen, more goblins up ahead.
What? I won't rest. Meant for me. Chill spells glance off of me. Over here. Such you against Ranrock's army. That is. Oh, I can do this for days. Easily done. I'll get I won't rest.
These tunnels haven't brought us much luck so far.
We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
The goblins have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Steer them this way! We shall make quick work of them!
They got this. Time to move. We're in the thick of it now.
We'll show these beasts who's in charge. The timing couldn't be better, Professor Hackett.
Thank you, Professor.
One less shot. I've been fighting since before you were born. Come here. Kill spells. Up for a bit of dying, are we? Oh, that was meant for me.
Look out! Another troll! This one's worse than the last two! Stop him!
Bombarda.
Confringo!
Incendio.
Aren't you going to leave some for the rest of us?
We couldn't be happier to see you, Professor Sharp.
Defender!
Let's get this over with.
Confringo. Bombarda. Incendio. Accio. Confringo. Bombarda. Incendio.
Was that just...
We made it.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good, but she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you, what Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I have decided to open the repository. Its power cannot lie dormant for centuries more.
After everything you've seen? What about Isadora's fate?
No. You're right. I haven't forgotten. The cost is too high. Perhaps this magic is best kept contained.
I'm relieved to hear that. I know the power is tempting, but I'm glad you've decided to keep it contained for now. And whilst that may be the right decision in this moment, I confess, I have been thinking.
What is it, Professor?
I spent all year trying to keep our journey a secret from everyone, including Professor Weasley. But now I wonder if I should have shared it with her, and the others, sooner. Trusted them more. The Keepers wanted this secret to be locked away forever. How long will you keep it?
The Keepers were right. The risk of using this magic is too dangerous. It is my responsibility alone to keep it safe.
I understand, but you are not entirely alone. I will do all I can to help you.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
It's feeding off the power from the repository. Configure. Accurate. Instant. My skill. Configure. Potato. Those traces of magic are somehow protecting the dragon. That did the trick. I have you now, Ranrock. Bombarda. Confringo. Accio. Bombarda. Confringo. Accio. Incendio.
There seems to be some fighting you up now. No matter. I shall rid you of it. Come and set up, Rachel.
Confringo. Bombarda. Protego. Stupefy. Confringo. Accio. You can't stop me. sources of power. Bombard. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Ha! Don't like that very much, do you? Crucio. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum. Leviosa. Confringo. Protego. Confringo. Bombarda. Incendio. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Confringo. Protego. Bombarda.
Stop! You have no idea what you're doing!
How long are you going to keep up this charade? You can't run forever, Ranrock.
Death is swift!
Protego. Bombarda. Confringo. Leviosa. Confringo. Bombarda. Arresto Momentum. Leviosa. Incendio. Active. Not so powerful now. Are you, Ranrock? Leviosa. Arresto. Accio. Confringo. Confringo. Bombarda.
This cannot be happening. You will die.
I know you're feeling it now, Ranrock. This ends here, Ranrock.
You think you can stop me?
Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Levioso! Confringo! Confringo! Incendio! Bombarda! Confringo! Accio! Incendio! Bombarda! Confringo! Wingardium Levioso. Levioso. I will defeat you. In Losrock's memory. Crucible. Confringo. Bombarda. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Bombarda. Incendio. Confringo. This is for Professor Fig. Confringo. Bombarda. Incendio. Accio. Confringo. Confringo. Wingardium Levioso. Levioso. Arresto Momentum. Potato. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Incendio. Bombarda. Levioso. Arresto Momentum. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Accio. Bombarda. Potato.
You need to contain it!
Professor.
Miriam. Miriam would have loved you, my young friend. The wizarding world could not be in more capable hands.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Miriam, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly, and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Can't believe we lost Fig. I didn't know him as well as you did, but I know he was a good man. Glad Weasley spoke for him. She honored him well. Fig will be well remembered.
Sebastian, There's something you should know. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if you faced quite a fight.
The rumors are true, and I did, but it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait, what are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. It was the loyalists. It's always been them. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
Once Rookwood allied with Ranrock, Isadora's estate became of interest to them both. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw your sister, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. And she's never been the same. So cruel. Rookwood deserved what he got. Thank you for telling me. It wasn't a goblin. I suppose I owe you an apology. All this time I thought goblins were the enemy. But it was never that simple. I have a lot to think about. Let's speak again soon.